Yo, what's good with y'all? Back at it again with another video. You know the vibes. Hope y'all are staying blessed, staying bliss, meditating, getting in nature, doing all that good stuff, raising y'all's vibrations, doing all that for you, for nobody else, because it resonates with you, because you feel like that's what you should be doing for yourself. Now, man, this is my day one of my fast. I ate my last meal yesterday. Took my last bite of food yesterday. 8:45. So I'm doing a water fast for 7 days. So next Sunday, I'll eat my first meal at 8:45 in 7 days. That's about to be my water fast. And that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing on my journey right now. I'm on my water fast. I ain't going on a walk through nature right now because your boy broke his toe. So I wasn't trying to go on a whole walk through nature, so I'm really just getting grounded in my front yard right now because, like, walking do type be hurting my toe. I ain't gonna hold you. I broke it riding a dirt bike. I hit a rock and that shit said, I was like, ah! So, yeah, my shit, cracked apple popped on me. The funny thing is I didn't even know it was broken. I was still riding the dirt bike with it broken. And then, like, before I left, because it happened yesterday, and then like before I left, I took my shoes and socks off that I was riding the dirt bike with, and my shit was purple like a grape. I was like, all right, GG. I just had adrenaline when I was on the dirt bike, so I didn't need like feel it like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I ain't going on a nature walk right now. But really, what I want to speak on in this video is I'm gonna document my fasts, of course, throughout the videos that I post. By the way. So this is day one, but this is just the morning. So obviously I feel fine. I feel great. Like, it's not even affecting me right now. I'm sure today will be easy. I'm sure it's going to get hard by tomorrow. And then third day will probably be tough. But I've heard after you get past the third day, it gets easy. So we'll see. But it's not even the point of this video. The point of this video is, sorry I'd be rambling on at the start, but I'm just telling y'all what's going on in my life. So my perspective really on DNA activations, because we got a lot of these big YouTubers talking about, oh, your DNA about to get activated December 21st, blah, blah, blah. But what they not telling you is that you also have the power to activate your own DNA in a different type of way. Now, on top of that, no one knows what's going to happen in the future, so you should really just stay present in the moment and not worry about anything. No one knows what is going to happen. No one knows. Doesn't matter who you are, no one knows what's going to happen. Literally no one. I don't care. No one knows. No one knows. It's so far away, no one knows. We do know that the planets are going to align, but no one knows anything on top of that. Now, DNA activations. There's multiple different ways that DNA gets activated because, for example, each different culture, each different person, depending on how your ancestors lived, depending on how you lived in your past lives, that will determine how your DNA gets activated. We have different types of, we have different types of genetic buildups, basically. We have different types of DNA. So anyone can activate their DNA through different type of ways. For example, a melanated person, their DNA may be activated through being in the sun, being in hot environments, just laying out in the sun all day for 8 hours, for 10 hours. You know what I mean? And then we have other people that, they aren't melanated on the surface, because everyone has a little teensy bit of melanin, I believe, because that's just what resonates with me. Because also we don't even know how many times we've combined. We've been around for humans, human race itself. We've also been around for thousands of years, billions of years, you know what I mean? So there's so many opportunities and chances for us to combine and, come together. So we don't even know what that is. And you might be able to say you can get a DNA test, but they can lie to you on that DNA test. That's still through the government. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, on top of this, so a melanated being, they could get their DNA activated by being in the sun all day, a whole lot, being in the sun all day, being in the sun all day. That's how they get the DNA activated sometimes, some of them. And then there's other people, their DNA can get activated just by being in nature. I'll use Wim Hof as an example of a non-melanated person who activated their DNA. He activated his DNA through being in super, super, super cold environments, freezing cold environments. He managed to activate his DNA. and certain people activate their DNA through fasting and things like that. So you have to find what is going to activate your DNA. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna know your DNA is activated until stuff just really starts getting like easier. Like, it just starts getting easy. Like, life just gets easy. Like, you just seem like things that would have been hard for you are easy now. You feel like you know certain things that you didn't know before. You feel like you're manifesting easier. You feel like you're just doing stuff easier. That's because you've probably activated your DNA. Now, on the level of DNA activation that these big spiritual YouTubers are talking about, that type of DNA, we cannot activate. But you can activate your ancient DNA that has your ancient knowledge, your ancient, like your Akashic records and things like that. You can activate that DNA by doing things that your ancient self was doing, which is how you would activate that DNA. So you have to figure out what that is. For me, I definitely resonate with a lot with connecting with nature, meditation, and I think fasting is gonna do me some big money. I'm not gonna hold you. I think it's gonna do big things for me. And also, on top of that, even like I said, you know your DNA is getting activated when things just get easier, when your manifestations get easier, when you got more knowledge and things like that. So that's what is really happening when your DNA gets activated. And for me, recently, I've been manifesting very, 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 very easily, and that's good for me. I've been feeling great. My vibration been feeling very, 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 very high. My vibration has been absolutely through the roof recently. I don't know what it is, but my shit just been high, and I feel like that's partially because my DNA is getting activated, and my DNA just got activated through meditation, sitting in nature for long periods of time. Even the sun, I feel, helped a little bit, but like also going through intermediate fasting. I would just not eat some days, and that's just for spiritual reasons. Some people's DNA could even get activated through just being silent, like just through not talking, you know what I mean? So like, you really gotta find what's gonna actually activate your DNA, for that you can activate yourself, because you have DNA that you can activate yourself, and that's your ancient DNA, your Akashic Records DNA, that you have to figure out how to activate yourself. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna activate that DNA for you. That's the DNA you have to activate yourself, and figure out, what was I doing in my past life? What were my ancient people doing? So you can figure out what will activate that ancient DNA and that past life DNA, so you can tap into your Akashic Records, so you can tap into that ancient DNA and have all that ancient knowledge, and life will just get easier for you. So manifestations will get easier for you. Everything will just get easier for you. That's a bit, I mean, I know you probably heard that, but whatever. So yeah, you got to figure out what activates your DNA. It's different for everybody. It's literally different for everybody. No two people's DNA are activated the same. Well, that's probably not true. I'm sure somebody activates their DNA the same way I do, but like, you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not like it's different. Like, you're not gonna activate your DNA the same way your neighbor activates their DNA. You know what I'm saying? So figure out how you activate your DNA, and then just let that beautifulness come to you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, you know, do some research about like what you think. Do some research within. Do some research within on what you think will activate your DNA. Meditate upon that, and then you can figure that out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with that being said, peace, much love. Enjoy the day. It's a beautiful day. Just live the day. Indulge in the moment. Keep that vibration high. Peace, much love.